Hey, I want to welcome you to this 100 fans workshop where I'm going to show you how to get 100 new fans, super fans, listening to your music. My name's Chris Greenwood, also known as Manifest from smartmusicbusiness.com. I am an artist releasing new music every single month. I've got about 100,000 followers currently on Spotify, and I also teach artists just like you how to grow their fan base, how to monetize it, and specifically on this training, I'm going to teach you how to get over 100 new emails of fans while growing your fan base. All right. Just a little bit about me. I've been on the Billboard charts for my song Every Time You Run. I make about 80,000 plus a year just from TuneCore. I do multiple six figures for my income, and I don't say this to brag. I just say this that I know what I'm talking about, and I want to help you do the same. The goal for this workshop, though, is to get you 100 fans emails, because email is so important for you communicating with your fans when you have new shows, when you have new music coming out, a new EP, maybe a music video, a lyric video, a tour, or you have merchandise, okay? That's the only reason you would need emails of fans, which is probably for everything that you're doing in the music business, and I can't stress how important it is to build an email list. All right, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do while you're growing your fan base. You've probably known you've needed to build an email list for a long time and didn't know how to do it. Well, I'm going to show you how to do it in less than 60 minutes. We're going to crush through this, and I got featured on Facebook. We're going to be running Facebook ads for doing this because that's how I sold tens of thousands of albums. I am not selling anything on this workshop. The only thing I'm selling on this workshop is the fact that you need to build an email list. That's the only thing I'm selling, is because I want to inspire you that you need to be running Facebook ads, you need to be running Instagram ads, because it'll change your life. And if you are not doing this yet, it is time to jump in it, because it's the cheapest, most affordable, best ROI you can possibly get in growing your music and growing your fan base. And it promotes your music at the same time while you're building the email list, and then you can follow up with them to sell them tickets to your concerts, merchandise, sales, new albums, you name it, okay? And so the first thing that I suggest is that you, when promoting your music, you want to give away your best stuff for free. Whether that's your best song, your best EP, your best album, in exchange for what? The email address. We're going to ask fans to give us their name and email address in exchange for your music, so that you can build that relationship with them long term, sell them more stuff, and then they'll hopefully go stream your music. From my experience, this is an amazing, amazing strategy. But step one on this page, like my man Jack Black, there's two tools you're going to need for this, okay? Two tools, and guess what? They're both free. They're both 7-day trials that you can use, but these are what I use to sell thousands and thousands of dollars worth of music every single year, but you can get started for free with them. The first one is ActiveCampaign, and that's what we use to host the emails, and then when we want to send a email broadcast to the whole list, okay? So once you got 100 emails, you want to message them. Well, you store them in ActiveCampaign, and you want to send them via ActiveCampaign, okay? And so if you click below, you can get a free 7-day trial to start storing the emails. I'm going to show you how to set that all up, and then you're also going to need a ClickFunnels account, and this is what I use for my website. This is what I use for the template. This has been a game changer for me in collecting names and emails. And so I have a free music promotion web template that I use that is just click and play, and we're going to edit it so that you can put your music in there and so that you can start running ads to it, okay? So if you want to click those two links below, set up those free accounts quick, and we're going to go into this. But it'll give you a 14 free trial, and then it'll give you access to the template, which is the music promotion funnel, which we're going to be editing during this training. But the first thing we're going to do next is decide what music you want to give away. And going to Spotify and seeing what are your most popular songs is the best way to start doing this. Okay? And you don't want to just give away anything. You want to give away your best stuff. And so I can see that my most popular song is Impossible, and then No Plan B. So maybe I want to give away the album that song Impossible is on, because that's what I'm going to use in the Facebook ad, which I'm going to decide. So decide what music you want to give away is step one, and now we're going to go and create the templates for it. But once you've decided that and you click the links, there's 2 easy steps that we're going to follow, and it's going to rain fans down from the heavens when we get this cranking and this going, and you're just going to start getting fans and email addresses 24/7 while you're sleeping. But step one is that we need to edit the website template to collect your fans' name and email, and then step two, we're going to set up a Facebook ad and start targeting fans and running traffic and getting people to go visit that page. But what's so cool is when we're running the Facebook ad, some people are going to sign up, some people won't. But the people that do, you're going to have their name and email address and build the relationship and sell them more stuff. But then some people are just going to go and download your songs on iTunes. They're going to go stream you on Spotify because they, instead of just getting it for free, they're just going to like what they hear, and then they're going to go listen to your stuff, which is amazing. So when you click on that tools link in step 2 there for the ClickFunnels web template, you'll see this, and you'll be able to sign up for a free 14-day trial with ClickFunnels so you can start getting your fan base built and getting fans and just test this stuff out. And then once you signed up, you'll get into your ClickFunnels account and you'll see this funnel, okay, which is called a 100 fan template, which we are going to edit right now and start jumping into this and start setting this up, okay? And so we're going to be setting up the page. We're going to edit it so we can put your music in there, your artwork, and then we're going to start running a Facebook ad and set up to collect email addresses. And we're going to get this done in less than 40 minutes. I'm so excited to help you with this. So I'm going to share my screen right now and we're going to jump into it. But you should have now this web template of 100 fans template, and this is the first page we're going to edit because this is the page that we're going to send fans to. This is the link we're going to put in ClickFunnels. It'll look a little different for you, the link-wise. It'll have your name and whatnot, but this is the page where they can download your new album or your song and just hit this download, put their name and email, and then they are in, okay, and they've got your music. But the first thing we want to do is remember, I had to go see like what was my most popular song. It was Impossible, so I'm going to give away that song Impossible, but I'm going to give away the whole album. And so I'm in this template, and this is the first page, and this is the thank you page, okay? So this is after they submit their info, their name and email. That's the thank you page, and we'll get to that in a second. But I want to edit this page because you're going to want to put your album cover in there. So I just click edit. Then it says download my new album for free. And so my album is actually called my new album Glory for free, because that's what's probably going to be in the ad. And so I need to change this artwork out. And so it's very easy. All I have to do is click on this gear, click on this image right here, and now I can upload a new image. So I'm going to click upload, and I'm going to type Glory cover. All right, and I'm going to grab the low res version because I want this to load as fast as possible. So I want to have really small files. So I'm going to click on that. And then I'm going to click add image. And now I've got that. Now, because I'm going to be promoting the song in the ad, I want to actually call out this song on this page. So I'm going to say download my new album Glory featuring Impossible for free, okay? And I can shrink this text. It's a little too big, so I'm going to click on this gear, and I'm going to drag this down. The text doesn't need to be screaming there, okay? And then I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to select it. I'm going to do Command A, and I'm going to copy it. And if you see this, this is what it's going to look like on someone's desktop. But what does it look like on someone's mobile device, which is the majority of where people are, you know, on their phones all the time? I'm going to see this ad. So I'm going to click mobile, and so I need to paste the text in here. And now it says download my new album Glory. Now this is too big on a desktop, and I'm going to scroll this down so it's a little smaller. And so now that download button is right there. And what I love about the download button, it's going to make the pop-up go. So if I click preview now, and let me just tell you, simple is what you want. You don't want anything else. You don't want all this info and all this stuff. This page, the only thing we want them to be able to do is give us their name and email. And so they just click download now, and they say tell us where to send the free music. And I got my first name. Let's put my email in here. Hotmail. Download now. And then boom, now it says, thanks for listening to my music. Step 1, check your inbox for this song in a couple minutes or download it right now. And so now we're going to go over to this second page and we're going to edit this page, okay? And so we're going to come out of here. We're going to click save. So that page is done. And honestly, you don't need to do anything else to it, okay? There's one more thing we will do, but I want to edit this page first. We got to connect ActiveCampaign to it, but we'll do that in 1 second. So we're going to go to the thank you page. And now we're going to edit this page. And if you notice, it says Kamikaze thank you page. I want to change that. So just click settings, SEO. And I'm just going to put thank you page. So it just says thank you. Click save. And now you don't want my album cover there. We want to put that other one there, right? So that it's got that cover. And so I'm going to replace that here. And I can say, hey, thanks for listening to my music. Step 1, check your inbox for the new song. And then download now. What I like to do here is I like to click on the gear and set an action to it because it's a button. And then what website do I want them to go to? Well, I want them to go to Dropbox. I just deliver the music in Dropbox. So I'm just going to go to my Dropbox folder. And I'm going to type Glory. And you can do this for your EP. You can do this for your single. I suggest giveaway. The more you can give away, the better. Step Glory. There it is right there. It's in my Dropbox. Copy Dropbox link. So now when they click on that, it will download the song and deliver it to them. But what the real magic is what are you offering next? Like if you have a show coming up and maybe you're running ads, which we're going to create in a minute, in maybe San Diego, let's say, and you have a show in San Diego. So you maybe want to be giving your music away for free in San Diego. And then you say, hey, step 2 is you could say, come or get tickets to our show in San Diego. Okay, and then I can just click on this link right here, this button, and I can put get tickets now. All right, and then I click set action, and I can put a link to the page to get tickets. So easy. Or I could say go to our merchandise store. You know, I can change whatever I want. And remember, this says desktop, so we need to always say what does it look like on mobile. So I got to make sure I change that so that it says get tickets. Okay. And let's just say get tickets to our show. And you could do VIP tickets if you want. And that could go to a page promoting your show. All right. So pretty amazing and awesome stuff, right? So the first thing that we want to do, though, before we run ads and set all this stuff up is now we want to click exit. And we want to connect ActiveCampaign to this so that we know we're getting the email address, okay? So let's go over to ActiveCampaign, and I'm just going to open mine up. And the first thing we're going to want to do is create a list. Okay, we want to create a list. So I'm going to click on lists inside of ActiveCampaign. And for the sake of argument, I'm going to pretend that we're trying to give away music so that we can get them to come to a show. Okay, but you can have whatever reason you want to make money in the background. So I'm going to put San Diego show promotion list, okay, and I'm going to just put my website, Smart Music Business. You would put your website, and I'm going to say downloaded. Why did they download? Because it says, look, remind your contacts while they're on the list. Downloaded music for free from Manifest, okay, and this really should be Manifest, not Smart Music Business, because okay. So I'm going to click add. Okay, so now I have a list, or if I click, I have tons of lists for me personally, but if I type San Diego, I can see my list is in here and I have 0 contacts. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to ActiveCampaign, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to your account settings inside of ClickFunnels, and you're going to want to go to integrations. All right. And then it's going to ask you what kind of integration do you want to do. And you're going to click Add Integration. And you'll see ActiveCampaign right here. You're going to click on that. It's going to ask you for your API. Okay, and so you're going to have to go back to ActiveCampaign. And you're going to have to go on Settings at the bottom here. And then it's going to ask you for Developer, I think it is. Developer if we click on. And then that's where you can get your URL and your key so that you can connect this to ClickFunnels, okay? So that's integrated. And then once that is done, then we're going to go back to our funnel once you've integrated it, okay? And this is really important. Then you're going to go back to your 100 fans email template. And I'm just going to click edit on this page. And then I'm going to click on settings and integrations, because when someone gives me their name and email, I got to tell them where it's going to go, right? So I'm going to click settings, integrations. I'm going to select active campaign because it's now connected. And then I'm going to click select my list, add to list. And let's see if I scroll to the bottom, and there is San Diego show promotion list. Boom. So now that's connected. All right, I'm going to click save. And next thing we're going to do is I'm going to preview this. And I'm going to click download now. And I'm going to re-add myself to this list. Click download. Boom. And if I click download on this button, I should be able to get that music now. If I click download, and see, now people can download all the songs. So it is working, all right? But now let's even just go back to Active Campaign real quick, and let me click on lists. And if this is fast as it might, sometimes it takes a while, it might not show up right away, but if I type San Diego, and I've got one new contact. So we know it works. Boom. Now, next thing we're going to do is, see how easy this is? We're going to go to Facebook Ads Manager, and we're going to run an ad to this page. Okay? So let me open up my Facebook Ads Manager here, which I have right here. I'm going to click on Home so that you guys can see where this is. Now, before I run an ad, it's very, very important that you have your pixel in there, okay? And so once you're in Ads Manager, you're going to want to click on Business Tools. You're going to want to click on Events Manager. And we need to put the Facebook pixel on your pages so that when we do get email addresses, it tells Facebook where the data is coming from. Okay, and so that it can track what it is that you're doing. This is so important. Do not skip this. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to now click on Facebook Pixels on data sources, and I'm going to click on, and so I can see that I have a manifest pixel here. And if you don't have your pixel, you need to add a data source and connect it, okay? But once you've done that and you've clicked add data source and now you have a pixel for your page, for your artist page, you're going to click on your pixel, and for me, mine is manifest. And then I'm going to click on setup, okay? And click install pixel. And I'm going to manually add the pixel code to a website, okay? And so I'm going to copy this code right here, copy to the clipboard. Now we're going to go back to ClickFunnels, and I got to make sure it's on this page and on the thank you page so that when people give me their name and email address, it tells Facebook these are the types of people that are signing up, so it can put your ad in front of more people like that. So I'm going to click settings, I'm going to click tracking code, and I'm going to delete this code out of here, and I'm just going to paste this new code in here. I'm going to click save. And then that page is done. Now I'm going to click exit. I'm going to click on the thank you page. Click edit. And the pixel needs to go here, but there's one more thing we need to put on this page, not just the regular pixel, okay? I'm going to delete this. So, okay, it's this lead pixel, okay? And I'm going to leave this in here for you so that it's already here. But I'm going to show you where we would go to get that code, okay? So I'm going to click on, go back to Facebook. It's all going to be already in here for you, but I want to show you how to do this, all right? We're going to exit out of here now, and we're going to click on Setup. And now we want to set up new events, and we would click on Add New Event Code and manually add event code down here in the middle. And then we're going to change this from e-commerce to education. And then we're going to scroll down here because we want to get a new lead. We call that a subscriber. And I'm going to click on this down arrow, scroll down here, and then I'm just going to click copy this. And then I go back to the thank you page, and I just delete this and then repaste it. Okay, but that's already in here, but you cannot, I'm going to make sure my pixel code is out of here when you have this template. You got to put your code in here because it's got to be connected to your Facebook account. Okay, so I click that. Click save. So now when somebody lands on the first page, Facebook's going to track it. But the most important part is when they land on the thank you page, that extra code tells Facebook, boom, I gotcha a lead. I gotcha a subscriber. And they get all this data, and then they can be like, okay, I'm going to show your ad only in front of people that are most likely to opt in. So that's what we're going to do next. And so we're going to go back to Facebook Ads Manager. And we're going to create our ad. So I'm going to click Create Ad. And this is very important, this part, okay? The type of ad we want to create is a conversion ad, okay? Because we want to tell Facebook, hey, I want you to find me people that are most likely to sign up. If you are not running conversion ads, in my opinion, you are wasting your money on Facebook, okay? Take the time to set this up. Watch this video again if you have to, but you want to always be running conversion ads so that you know how your money is being spent, okay? And then I want to call this campaign San Diego Show Promotion because I want to promote my ad and give away my music in an area where I want to do a show. This is the strategy. You can do tons of other strategies, but for the sake of this, I just want to build emails and I want to do it in a place where I'm going to do a show soon, okay? I can select my daily budget here. I'm just going to start off with like just $10 a day and keep highest value or lowest cost. That's fine. Click continue. Now it's asking me for the ad set name. Okay, and so what I like to do here is I'm just going to say, call this where I'm going to be targeting, so San Diego, and who I'm going to be targeting. I want to target Linkin Park fans because I'm similar to them, Linkin Park, and let's do Skillet and TFK, and let's see what that gives me. And so the conversion, this is really important. I'm not doing a purchase, I'm doing a lead. Okay, so this is where I want to type lead. And I can see for the manifest pixel, I want a new lead. I want to track that. I want to tell Facebook, tell me when I'm getting leads. All right, and I want to target people in the United States. Let's change that because I don't want just US. I want to go a little deeper, and I want to go San Diego. And let's go San Diego, California. All right, and if we want, we'll go up to 50 miles outside of California or San Diego. Okay, let's just broaden it a little bit. Oceanside, you know, I could throw Orange County in there as well if I wanted to, but just for the sake of it, let's just do that for now. And I'm going to uncheck expand for now because we do not want that right now. And then let's put in our detailed targeting. This is where I'm going to target Linkin Park. And I don't want employers or schools. I want interests. Okay, boom. And I can see that's targeted 33,000 people. And you know, when you're starting this, I would suggest try to be as broad as you can and reach as many people. So let's do Korn in there. Let's throw Papa Roach. And let's do Rage Against the Machine is fine. And I can start just putting bands that I sound like. Now, if I put United States, and I suggest for this, if you want to get the cheapest leads possible, I would do a much bigger audience. But because we're very focused on this and it's a smaller market, it's going to cost me more per email, but it's because I'm trying to make up the money with the show later on, okay? And so now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on, go to the bottom, and I'm going to click continue. And then I suggest either a single image or a video ad, all right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on add media. And I'm going to click add video. Now I've already uploaded lots of videos here, and you just click on upload, and I like to do 60 seconds or less. That way it can show in Instagram as well. But I'm going to search here for my song Impossible because that's the song I'm giving away. And let's grab it right here. I'm going to grab this one right here. Boom. Okay. And then it's already loaded in there, and it shows you the placements it won't because this one's 3 minutes and 5 seconds, so it's not going to show an Instagram feed. All right, so that means I would have to change this, okay, and it's not going to show an Instagram stories because it's not 15 seconds and doesn't meet all the requirements. So you can do an ad, you can do an image, you can do a video. I prefer video, and I'm going to see if I do have like a shorter one. So just click out of here. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to grab one that's smaller, shorter, I should say. So this one is 120 seconds long. This one is, okay, this one looks like it's only 60 seconds, so it will run, because I want it to run at least in the Instagram feed as well. Yeah, 59 seconds. okay? And so now this is where I scroll down. And this is really important, what you're saying in the ad. You want to keep it short. You want to use the word free because that's the most powerful word you can use in marketing. And so I'm going to say fans, or I'm going to say rock. I could say rock fans or Linkin Park fans. I want to call out who my audience is. Rock fans, check out Manifest. Or rock fans, check out Manifest. Not check out. I'm going to say, this is what I'm going to say. Rock artist Manifest is giving away his new album, Glory, for free, including the song Impossible. Okay? Download now. And so what we do is I would suggest going back to ClickFunnels, and we want to grab this link. But what I like to do is I like to bit.ly this link. Let's shorten it or use any type of shortener, okay? And so let's go to bit.ly.com, and let's shorten that. And we are going to go here, shorten link, shorten, copy, go back to Ads Manager, and we're going to just paste that in there. And then in the headline, okay, so that's in the top part. Now in the headline we want to get free download, get free rock song Impossible. No, free download free rock album by Manifest. See if that fits in the thing. It does the preview, so let's see what it looks like in the mobile, because honestly most people are going to be viewing this in the mobile. We want to keep this nice and short, so let's see here. It's not showing it. Okay, so let's go back to ClickFunnels, and we want to grab the long URL this time, so we're going to copy that, and we're going to go to Ads Manager, and it's really important that we paste in the URL. That's why it's probably not showing. So then let's click to the side, and now it says download free rock album by Manifest. So let's make that a little bit better. Download free rock album by Manifest featuring Impossible, because that's the name of the song. That might not fit. So we got to see here. Let's click here and see if it, yeah, see it didn't fit. So download free album by Manifest featuring Impossible. That might not fit either. No. So let's go download free rock album. Let's just do rock album. Okay. Boom. Okay. And actually there's a way we can get a little bit more text in there, and then we want to scroll down and change the call to action. Instead of learn more, let's do download now. Just download. Boom. And that will actually give us, you know, a little bit more text to playlist. I like try to fill in this text as much as we can. So let's see if we can make that a little bit better. Download free rock album by Manifest for limited time. A little bit of scarcity. Get them to or maybe just put limited quantities. See if that'll fit. That's fine. Just even by Manifest is fine, by your artist name, okay? But you want to make it so it's very clear, you know, and I'm calling it out. Free is very powerful. Rock album, that's who it's for. And then all I do now, next, is make sure it's got my pixel in there. I just hit confirm. And now that ad will get approved and start rocking. And now I'm going to start running traffic and getting fans to click and opt in with a goal to come to my show. Now your goal could be, instead of coming to the show, it could be to buy another CD, buy some merch, or just exposure. so that you can then email them about a music video you're going to release. But the point is, you want to be building an email list all the time. And what's so cool is while I'm getting the emails, I'm also promoting my music, okay? I'm also promoting my music at the same time, all right? And so what it'll show is first here, I'm just going to, got a lot of ads going here, so let's just filter by selection. As you can see here, it says in review, so it'll take a little bit of time. But what I like and I find works really well is you should be getting emails for about $1 to $2 at the most. Okay, and maybe even 60 cents, 70 cents if you got a really, really good ad. But I encourage you, keep the white background. White converts very well on this page. You can change all that stuff and customize it and do all kinds of stuff. But I suggest you always use the word free. Always keep it simple. You only want to have one call to action on this page, and that is to get the name and email. Now, like I said, I've been coaching thousands of artists, helping to monetize their music. If you want to go deeper with me, that's fine, but there's nothing for sale on this. I just wanted to give value, wanted to help you out, because building an email list is probably one of the most valuable things you can possibly do, and also starting to run ads on Facebook. And just like I'm giving you value here for free in hopes that, you'll want to work with me and show you that I know what I'm doing, you want to give your music away for free to build the relationship and even just start the relationship with other fans, and just so that they know you, because they don't even know you exist. And a lot of people are going to watch this video and just go download my music, go check me out, and then some are going to go all the way. They're going to buy tickets to the show, they're going to buy merch, all kinds of stuff, and have fans for life. And so congratulations. Go through this, 100 fans and beyond. And so if you want to find out more about me, go to smartmusicbusiness.com, or you can sign up for another workshop that I have that goes even more deeper on monetizing your music and more strategies. I want to remind you that a fighter isn't someone who never fails. A fighter is someone who never quits.
I believe we can trade our lives for a big dream, a small dream, or no dream. Why not trade it for a big dream? If you're going to do anything, why not do it big, right? Fear is always the loudest when you're trying to do something great.
A lot of people would say I didn't start out too good, and maybe you can relate to that. But let me tell you something. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. And I know you guys are going to finish great.
I gotta believe I can more than survive. Still one trick up my sleeve. We're gonna make this one shine.
Scared to get on that stage? Do it afraid. Scared to jump off those stairs on your skateboard? Do it afraid. Scared to call and put your resume in? Do it afraid.
We're gonna make this one shine.
Sometimes you gotta walk a different way. Don't let the world cookie cut you. You gotta go after your dream.
I'm gonna fight the good fight, 'cause I know I'll get by. When I battle every day through the pain like a soldier.
Maybe you don't share those hidden things that are just important to you. I want to stir up that God-given dream that He's put in your heart.
I don't know your story, but there's one thing I do know about your story, about everyone's. It's not done yet, because you're still here. You're still writing it.
Hold on when everything is shaking. Stand strong when the ground is falling through.
I had suicidal thoughts. I wanted to give up. This is my dream. This is my life. My identity was wrapped up in this thing. And all of a sudden it was gone. Pain is a good teacher. Have you ever wanted things to be different in your life? What do you need to let go of? What friends do you got to stop hanging out with that are negative, that are haters? Put yourself in places that are going to cause you to stretch. If you want something different tomorrow, you've got to plant something new today. A fighter isn't someone who never fails. A fighter is someone who never quits. And I know I've got a full room of fighters in here, right?